Hi Brainbox. Welcome to Brainbox YouTube channel. Moving on with our discussion in the English series, let us now tackle one of the most interesting topics, the subject-verb agreement. But before we continue, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to keep you posted for more review topics. You can also avail of our CSE books and other reviewers. Just click the link to our shop in the caption below. Let us learn about subject-verb agreement. The key point in this topic is identifying the relationship between the subject and its verb. In essence, subject-verb agreement is achieved when the subject and verb are either singular or plural when used in a sentence. In this video, we will also be talking about different rules that we must remember when dealing with subject-verb agreement. The first rule we must remember in a subject-verb agreement is that a singular subject takes an S form of verb. We can recall in our previous discussion that verbs in singular form have an S at the end to denote singularity. Refer to the examples on the screen. The Great Wall of China is located in northern China. My daughter plays alone in her room during the afternoon. On the other hand, a plural subject must take the base form of the verb. This implicates that verbs in base form are usually in plural form, therefore must go with plural subjects. Refer to the given examples. The students leave their houses at 7 a.m. The delegates dance to the opening music for the Palarong Pambansa. Following the first rule we discussed, singular pronouns take the singular form of the verb, hence, S-form verb must be used. The pronouns he, she, and it are all singular pronouns. Take a look at the given examples. She walks alone after her practice. It stands above the table this morning. As discussed in our module about pronouns, the pronouns we and they are in plural forms, thus, they take the base form of the verb. It is also noteworthy that you and I are special pronouns. Although singular in form, they come with plural verbs when used in a sentence. Refer to the following examples. They sing a lullaby to the babies in the ward during the meeting. I love the job this company is offering me. The next rule involves singular indefinite pronouns, which always require a singular form of verb. This is because indefinite pronouns, such as each, either, neither, everyone, and nothing, do not have specific antecedents they refer to. Take a look at the given examples. Everyone is excited for the upcoming party. Nothing is impossible if you take a leap of faith. In contrast to the previous rule, indefinite pronouns that are used as a plural subject like both, few, many, and several take the base form of the verb. Refer to the following examples. Both twins smile when they see their parents take them from school. Many leave their houses open after the tornado hit the area. Although, there are some pronouns that can be used as either singular or plural depending on the noun that comes after them, such as all, any, most, none, and some. None of the students expect to be included in the exemption list. She has been looking for her special someone. None ever comes. In our first example, the pronoun none represents the students, which is in plural form. Hence the base form, expect, is used. With the second sentence, none represents her special someone, which is in singular form, hence the verb, comes, was used. The rules on verbs with nouns conjoined with, and, depend on the subject it connects. For instance, when joining two different nouns, the base form of the verb must be utilized. In contrast, if the subject is considered as one, or is referring to a single person, a singular form of the verb must be used. Refer to the following examples. Dogs and cats are a common example of household pets. Bacon and egg is usually the breakfast he requests. But when subjects are joined by the connectors, or, either, or, nor, and, neither nor, the form of the verb will depend on the nearer subject present to it. Observe the following examples. Neither my mother nor my siblings are attending my graduation. Either the students or the teacher requests for immediate suspension. In addition, if a sentence is composed of both the affirmative and negative parts, the verb must agree with the affirmative part. For example, the teacher, not the assistants, is compelled to submit their daily plans. Dogs, not the cat, howl during midnight. The presence of intervening phrases found after the subject does not affect the number of the subject or subjects and its agreement with the verb. Common examples of expressions are with, along with, as well as, together with, in addition to, including, accompanied by, and in cooperation with. Take a look at the following examples. The nose, together with the lungs and diaphragm, is part of the respiratory system. The lungs, along with the nose and diaphragm, are part of the respiratory system. Additionally, adjective clauses, which are phrases starting with relative pronouns, who, whom, whose, which, or that, following the subject do not interfere with the relationship the subject and the verb has. Consider the following examples. The poet, whose name became prominent early this year, is coming to the Philippines this December. The articles written by the writers are circulating in the web. In our first example, the poet is a singular noun, hence requiring a singular verb, is. In the presence of an inverted sentence order, verbs may come before the subject. However, it is worth noting that the subject still needs to agree with the verb used. The same goes with interrogative sentences. Refer to the following examples. Inside the park plays a toddler, whose phone rings every 4 in the morning. When sentences are accompanied by there is, the subject should be a singular noun. Meanwhile, when there is used, the subject must be a plural noun. For example, there is a student waiting for his professor outside the faculty room. There are students waiting for their professor outside the faculty room. And finally, for sentences starting with the pronoun it, the verb must be with s, since it is implied that the subject is singular. Refer to the following examples. It is expected from us to abide with the rules set in this classroom. It has come to our attention that there are concerns arising from this topic. Since we have initially discussed the first half of the subject-verb agreement, let us try to expound our knowledge by answering this practice set. You are given 15 seconds to answer each item. Zia and Sixtu usually blank the house at 9 a.m. A. Left. B. Leave. C. Leaves. D. Leaving. Your timer starts now. The correct answer in this sentence is letter B. Leave. Since the subject Zia and Sixtu are two separate nouns, they must be considered as plural subject, hence requiring the base form of the verb. Cain and Theo, along with Ezekiel, blank, with the draft program presented earlier. A. Agrees. B. Is agreeing. C. Agree. D. Agreeing. Your timer starts now. For this item, the correct answer is letter C. Agree. With the presence of an intervening phrase, the agreement between a subject and a verb is not affected. Following that there is a plural subject, the verb must be in base form. For the last item, each staff and soldier, blank, support to the survivors. A. Gives. B. A giving. C. Give. D. Giving. Your timer starts now. The correct verb to use is letter A. Gives. When a subject is preceded by either, each, or every, a singular form of the verb is used. That's all for today. Share this video for others to learn too. If you want to learn more, you can avail of our CSE books and other reviewers. Just click the link to our shop in the caption below. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.